Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints.
Cade York to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started, and that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
454, Mike.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 27-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 38 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Like 54, like 54.
They'll go again here with Irving. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He connects with Mims. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down, they need 5.
Like 46, like 46, 19.
From the gun, it's Levis. That's over the middle and caught by Rice.
A gain of 6. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Like 90.
They go play action with Levis. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That is caught, and the Saints going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Irving is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Third and long for Mahomes.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
To return, it's Mims. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Levis. Forced out wide, taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 48-yard line, here is second and 5.
Like 13, like 13. 19.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number 89.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, on third down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll bring this up to the 22. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Second down and 8. Here's Mahomes. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll run it with Henry. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New Orleans.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive, but even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Makes the score Saints 14, Vikings nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll let this go for Pickens. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving, touchdown Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Saints looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll find Rachaad White. And he's taken down up past the 35. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The motion man here is Mitchell. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's brought in right side by Pickens. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the right, that's Pitts. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And the Vikings are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Henry. Will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
On first down, here's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Now, screen set up for Irving. There he goes again. And they will finally catch up to him and get him again. A huge play there on the screen pass. 38 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the bootleg, it's Levis. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Mike 13, Mike 13, and 18.
Here's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Levis will swing this out wide to Irving. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 39 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Saints have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jimray DK now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Vikings take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. This is Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Second and 10. Gonna go right back to Henry. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On third down, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Jake Camarda now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
At their own 14-yard line.
Like 24. Diamond. Tight in, watch the key.
Levis to throw it here on first down. We'll look underneath here for Irving. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. It is 2nd and 6.
Like 13, like Tracy. 19. Cut.
On play action, here's Levis. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd
and I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Hey, come on.
Throwing on second down, Levis. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Third down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's made by Pickens. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Mahomes now on second down. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Third, they need 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Mahomes on first down. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
will get this to pitch once more. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's caught, it's Mitchell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On the give, here's Henry. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Big J.J. Pajees in there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 22 now, here's second and 7. A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They put Pickens in motion. Third and long for Mahomes. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Mike 13, Mike 13, Mike 19.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 7.
Third and 7.
Like 54, like 54.
From the gun, it's Levis. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On second down, Levis. Pass pulled in by Irving. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Off the play fake. It's Levis. Off balance throw. It's complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Like 49. Like 49. 18.
Throwing is Levis. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strain. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12
It's a pickup of 12. First down, New Orleans.
Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Levis. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Ernest Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Levis to throw. Left side in the hands of Rice. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
The key component to a screen game, Mike, is that you need your opponent to think you're trying to push the ball vertically downfield. Then you're able to catch them off guard by checking it down short. In this case, the defense doesn't fall for it. They rally to the ball, and they tackle him short of the sticks.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Saints will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. On the run to the right, sending it deep for Waddle. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. York, good on the extra point. And the Vikings will cut the deficit to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On play action, here's Levis. That's complete. Rice towards Wheaton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Here we go.
A give. This is Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Like 5-4. Like 5-4. In a team.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9.
54, like 54. In a team.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. This one caught right side by Knox. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Like 90.
Here's Levis. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Like 5-4. Odd. In a team.
They'll go again here with Irving. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Levis. That's complete to Rice. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Rashee Rice. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Come on, like 90. And a team. Set.
Now Levis. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It's now 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Like 46.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to have the Saints first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
First down.
I love this call,
First
Mike.
and 10
You're basically
at the
asking yourself,
16-yard line.
can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Like 49. And a team. Set.
They'll run with Irvin. Open space inside the 10. And he will score again. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Saints. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Vikings 20. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Derek Harmon getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, White. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on 1st and 2nd down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by 3rd down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to stay ahead of the change. You have to stay efficient on 1st and 2nd down. If not, you end up in 3rd and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up 4th down.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
1st down, Minnesota.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Vikings will cut the deficit to 7.
The score is Saints 34, Vikings 27. York to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Dortch now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
Mike 24.
From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Levis. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here comes 2nd down.
Yellow.
Here's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Saints are right back in this one.
Intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Mark 0, 54, read it.
Well, the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. In 18. Decide.
Right back to Irvin. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd